Playoff baseball in Blacktown. The Sydney Blue Sox and the Canberra Cavalry getting set for Game 1 of the 2025 Australian Baseball League semifinals. 12th for the Cavalry, and the first of the night from Barassa to Upshaw is in for a called strike. In 20 ball games for the Cavalry this season, and here's a bouncing ball to second base. Corey Acton makes the play. And
the league in fewest hits allowed.
Here's Matthews, a bouncing ball to second. Acton's only play will be to first. 2-2 to Perkins. Swung out and missed. Barassa gets a strikeout to end the first. Leaves Zuber aboard at second base.
Series can get late in a hurry in a 3-game series, can it? So here's McKenzie swinging first pitch. He pops it a mile high. Matthews giving chase, and he makes the catch near the foul line. McKenzie swinging first pitch, pops up for the first out of the inning.
At the least amount of hitters, and Sydney struck out the least.
3-2. Got him. Good fight back there from Mahoney to get his first strikeout. The pitch away from putting 2 on with 1 away. Instead, he strikes out Acton. And again, Brendan Ryan stole it off the pitcher. This one's off the end. Batted to right field, a base hit, and the Blue Sox strike early in Game 1 of the semis.
Muscles it off the hands. Pitch got in on him. He just did enough to get it over the head of Jason Matthews, who's been an absolute demon at second base for Canberra. You would have seen some highlights of him last week, pulling off some impossible plays, but this one gets over the top of his head, drops into right field, and Armand Upshaw is the man to pick it up and throw it back in.
Final. Jalen Ray trying to add to the tally here in the first. 0-2 pitch. Skied in the left field. Should be playable out there for Zuberer. And the first inning, it comes to a close, but a 2-out RBI base hit from Clayton Campbell starts the postseason right where he left off in the regular year. The Blue Sox have an early lead, 1-0 as we go to the second. 4-7. But those numbers get infinitely better when you talk about pitching inside this ballpark. 2-2, hit up the middle to his left. Atwood, a tough throw across. How about the pick from Campbell? His stellar ADL season continues. It's a great play from Andy Atwood up the middle. 2 really good middle infield defenses for these 2 teams. And we see a flash of the leather early, 1 away here in the second inning.
You watch Atwood. This is an off-balance throw by Atwood. He probably has an extra step in him to set himself, but he takes the ball there, throws on 1 foot, still falling into the outfield. 1 hop to Campbell, and a nice scoop over there by the big first base of the city.
And he skies this one into center field. Brendan Ryan is there. No, it'll go to right for Fullerton. Perry makes the catch, and it's a 1-2-3 efficient second inning for Barassa. Midway through 2. Sydney leading Game 1, 1-0.
He's gone 8 innings, less than 90 pitches, asking the question if he's going to come back out again, and straight away he's on the money, striking out Warner to start the third.
Second strike. 1-2 to Stevens. On the ground, this could be 2. They've been a dangerous double play combination. Khalil and Matthews, 6-4-3, and a big twin killing for Mahoney and Canberra. They get 2 quick outs here in the second inning. Mahoney struggles against the Blue Sox. His worst start of the year came in Canberra against the Blue Sox. 5 innings, 9 hits. He allowed 6 earned runs in that contest. This one swung out and missed. And the lefty faces the minimum, gets the pitcher's best friend, the ground ball double play to get the first 2 outs of the inning and strikes out Fullerton. We will go to the third in Blacktown. 1-0, sitting on top.
He's gone 8 innings, less than 90 pitches, asking the question if he's going to come back out again, and straight away he's on the money, striking out Warner to start the third.
Second strike, and Matthews each played every inning of every ball game. That's been the case for Canberra. Here's a bouncing ball. Stevens cuts it off at third. Long throw across the diamond. And George Khalil is retired for the second out of the inning. We saw this last week. 1-0. On the ground is short. Good work again by Barassa. A 1-2-3 third inning. He's retired 8 in a row since giving up the base hit back in the first. Let's go to the home half of the third. It's Sydney leading game one of the semis, 1-0. 1-1 on the ground to Khalil. George up with it, throws on to first base, and Jalen Ray is 0 for 2 tonight. Spring to run in because against a team like Sydney at home, you don't get them very often. Rios, second base hit of the night. This one's cut off in right center by Symington. Rios on his way to second. The throw in time, got him. Miles Symington tracks it down in center and fires a dart to George Khalil for the second out of the inning, and the Blue Sox run themselves into an out.
I think Rios saw what I was seeing. That ball was
two really tough outs at the top of the Sydney order. Mahoney trying to send us to the fifth. 2-2 pitch. This one lined to the right field, but Upshaw perfectly placed there to make the catch. And Mahoney pitches his way out of trouble again. The Blue Sox leave him loaded. They have left 7 through 4. And as we head to the fifth inning, the Blue Sox lead the Cavalry 1-0. He needed only 83 pitches to get through 8. Here's a bouncing ball to Stevens. Fields it toward the third base bag. And the Landon Barraza train just continues. Allow him to have efficient innings like he's had. Keep the pitch count down, and they can just roll late in the ball game. Symington swings and misses here. The fourth strikeout for Barraza, and there are 2 gone here in the fifth inning. And he came to the plate in the second inning. 1-0 pitch. Sky deep to left. There is the ABL Rookie of the Year. Jalen Ray camps underneath and makes the catch. And how about the start from Landon Barraza? Efficient and effective. He's allowed 1 base hit through 5. Let's go to the home half of the fifth inning. Sydney leading Canberra in game 1. 1-0. And he was really hot late in the year. Gets this one off the end of the bat in the right center. A long run for Symington. Instead, Upshaw will make the catch, the right fielder. And Rios is retired. That's now 4 straight set down by Dykoff out of the Canberra pen.
just been a bottle.
Safe to say.
And that's a perfect way to describe it. And without breaking.
2-2 to Stevens. Called third strike. Third strikeout issued by batting gloves, to be honest.
Got the elbow guard on as well.
1-2 pitch. On the ground, right side, through for a base hit. They're going to send Fullerton. The throw from Upshaw is cut off, and it's 2-0 Sydney in the sixth.
Hard ground ball through the right side. Gets the job done for Sydney. The Sydney crowd show their appreciation.
4th hit of the night for Brendan Ryan, and it was the error by Cam Warner. It kept the inning alive, and the Blue Sox. Landon Barraza is pitching that extra bit of insurance. Would feel like quite a bit of padding. Here's one line in the left field, but Zuberer is there to make the catch. And Jake McKenzie's retired to end the 6th inning with the Blue Sox get an extra life on the error from Cam Warner. Brendan Ryan cashes in with his first RBI of the postseason. And the Blue Sox will take a 2-0 lead to the 7th inning. And as we break,
This is the board. Canberra trying to get these 2 runs back.
Miguel Palma now hitting this one to third. Stevens will go to second for 1, and the slide takes out Corey Acton. And we'll see what the call is going to be. It's definitely out at second base. Jim Bennett has come out of the Canberra Cavalry dugout. 1-1 to Symington. This one bounced to second base. Acton will pitch to short. No turn from Atwood. So they do get the lead man in Miguel Palma. Second consecutive force out. Grounded into by Canberra. There's 2 away.
A bit more regulation, although it did take a high hop from just in front of home plate. So it meant Palmer.
So here's Holbach with 2 away. Grounds it left side. Stevens will go to second for the easy out. And another relatively simple inning for that man, Landon Barraza. He is through 7 in the first game of the ABL semifinal. It's time to stretch. The home team leading it 2-0. 4+ innings chased after the leadoff walk in the 5th. Dykoff has kept things close, and here he gets his fourth strikeout. As Acton strikes out for the second time tonight, one away here in the seventh. First starter, the 4+ innings, 8 hits, just the 1 earned run. As Campbell gets into one, hits it deep into right center field, but it's playable on the run for Upshaw. He had to go a long way. The former Washington Nationals draftee was able to track it down in right center. Long second out here in the 7th inning. Tonight he goes 4, gives up 8 hits and just the 1 earned run. So has made a knack out of pitching his way out of jams in this ballpark. And Jake Dykoff doing his best to prop up his starter and give his offense a chance. But it is getting late. We go to the 8th inning in Sydney. Game 1 of the ABL semifinal. Home team leading it 2-0. Warner trying to do anything and everything. Lays down a bunt, but pops it up to Rios.
Another quick, cheap first out for Landon Barasa.
George Khalil swinging first pitch. Took an awkward hop on Joe Stevens, and the Sydney third baseman with plenty of time. Boy, oh boy, that is a heck of a play. And the 23-year-old third baseman for the Sydney Blue Sox navigate a tough hop. Did so and was collected enough to make a strong throw to first base, 2 away. It's like a mid-season addition for the Cavalry. He has been so good at setting the table atop this lineup. Here he hammers a pitch deep to right field. It sends Fullerton back. Harry turned around, tumbles over, and makes the catch. And it ends the top of the 8th inning. It's 24-25 season. Another 3-2 pitch. This one cued off the end of the bat, hit right side. And Hallbach will take it to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 8th.
He had not
some familiar names down in that bullpen. John Kennedy, one of them, making the move from the Melbourne Aces. Swing and a miss here. That's the 6th strikeout for Jake Dykoff. 1-2. Line into center. Ryan froze momentarily. It's actually Solomon McGuire, who was entered the game in center field for Brendan Ryan. And Zuber is retired. 1 away here in the 9th inning. Henry Simo is also their final out in game 1. 1-2 pitch. Got him. Matthews strikes out. And the Blue Sox are an out away from their first playoff win here at home. They've tied it with a 2 spot in the inning. The next. Grounded up the middle, diving stop, but no play. The Cavs take the lead. Oh, Corey Acton sacrificing the body to keep the ball in front of him. But he couldn't release the ball to Andy Atwood, and they are fired up in the Cavalry dugout. And broken the hearts of the Blue Sox here in the 9th inning. They've taken a 3-2 lead.
I think Miles Symington forgot what he was doing. He's turned around, started watching the ball. Eventually came across to score Canberra's go-ahead.
2-1 pitch. Broken bat up the middle. Base hit, it'll fall. They'll send the pinch runner. He scores, and the Canberra Cavalry have tied it at 2 in the 9th inning here in Blacktown.
Back-to-back base hits off 2 balls that probably haven't hit the barrel of the bat. That one getting on the hands of Holback.
Cohen Wynn trying to deliver the knockout punch. The 1-2. Base hit up the middle. Perkins rounding third. He will score, and the Cavs have cut it to a 1-run ball game in the 9th. 0-2 pitch. Got him. Cohen Wynn strikes out George Khalil to end the inning, but the Canberra Cavalry have risen from the proverbial depths. They send 5 to the plate with 2 outs in the 9th and have taken a 3-2 lead. If Sydney are going to win game 1, they'll have to walk it off when we come back. The 0-2 to Fullerton. Hammered in the left center, but Zuberer is there, makes the catch on his shoe tops. And Fullerton's retired, 1 away here in the 9th.
And you can see Canberra.
The Cavs are able to find the gaps and take the lead. McKenzie, ground ball to second base. Could be the game. The flip to Khalil, the turn in time. And the Canberra Cavalry from nowhere have come from behind and stunned the Sydney Blue Sox and stolen Game 1 of the ABL semifinal. 3-2, the final in Blacktown.